I'm kidding. I welcome all. Welcome to everyone. Today in this episode, as we just go cover the threat with Constantine, we're going to unite against him, weakening him, and making sure he doesn't never devour this island or anyone again. I mean, when I mean again, I mean ever. Yeah, and at this point he's basically demon. So we've done a high completed side quest, which I've only failed one. And the rest I did off camera. Yeah, and also when I was doing the side quest, I'm gonna let everyone know what I did in my own time. In the side quest, when I was when they were discovering something, finding out what happened to the people, I learned the horrifying truth. When I was doing the side quest, I'll show you which one it was. It was not the father character, the children of TFD, the shadows of the guard. Kurt Square, that's what it is. No, it was. No secrets. Where the hell is it? Hold on, let me. I'll try and find it for you. The orange. No, it wasn't that. It was. In the name of science. It was. We did this, which is basically find the soldiers, tell us the details what happened. And they basically found out about the demons attacking the camp, so we went to help them. And then we did discover there was a laboratory taking place with experiments, and how horrified it was. It was under the governor's rule, because he didn't know about this. We also had a word with him about that spy trying to kill the ultimate, the remedy healer, who we used to see Cardiac's last moments before he was killed. And we discovered was horrifying, and it turns out what we discovered there was Dr. Ashley basically poisoned Constantine before when he arrived at the island, which was shocking, and we have a piece of paper to prove it. I think we could find it. No, it's in which will be ingredients guide notes. No, it don't sound during your adventure. Are these in? I think if these are in order where I first collected this, yeah, this one. Dr. Ashley did a good job finding young goddess Serena, and his cousin take the potion you sent me. I was very cautious and order it. No one else touched it. I must admit the failure was slightly unusual, dangerous. Yeah, I see it was poisoning. So, from another doctor, which I think that doctor might have been the plague doctor. Ironically enough, it is. If it's ironic that that's the doctor, that gave him the potion, seen as poisoning, it should make him have. Which, if you were to poison someone, well, in this world, I think it would give them the Maricor. I don't know exactly how it would work and how the bridge light somehow made him. I think they were meant to kill him, but I don't think it was using the Maricor. I think it was just straight poisoning. So he's the reason why Constantine got the Malachor, but we couldn't predict what he'd become. Unless, well, in my theory, I think it was all working together. Something a new Serene, or further back, like our uncles or something, won't tell us that it was all planned, that Constantine, we were meant to do, since High completed us. First of all, while we're here, we'll tell the gun cards to participate. We'll do everything here, then we'll travel, because then we're going to be going out anyways. As in the game. I think it's all planned. I think They were setting up for domination use of Constantine, but they didn't tell anyone. Or Constantine. That's why I hate it for what the gods that they said to him. Because I kind of knew in my head, maybe this is what he wanted. Maybe he was expecting his cousin to tell him what the god said and he'd go straight after him. Directly. That's why I kind of played it safe. I had to lie to him in order to protect him.
Hello, Commander.
Lord de Sade, how can I be of service to you?
I have come to ask for your help.
I'm at your service, Your Excellency. What is it you want from me?
We need reinforcements to protect the sanctuary of the islanders, north of the island.
Very well. I will send some troops there. But may I ask who or what they will be fighting?
Creatures, in great numbers. And probably my cousin.
I beg your pardon?
As your men must have told you, he has changed a lot recently. Ever since he was cured of the Malachor and bonded to the island, he has become obsessed with power. He is now targeting the heart of the island. If he succeeds, we're all doomed.
I have indeed heard reports of the Governor's peculiar behavior. Since he is our employer, I asked my men to turn a blind eye. But thanks to your help, we avoided dishonor. I won't forget it. If you're telling me that we are in danger and that we need to go to this sanctuary, we'll go.
Thank you, Commander.
Anything else?
I have to go.
I also...
So... The question I'm now gonna ask is... What do you do... So he bonded the island to cure the Malachor. That's a loophole then. And it came with excessive power. So then we need to go to the north. Interesting. I wouldn't have thought bonding yourself to the island would cure his Malachor. Apparently it did. I thought he'd still be a bit sick, but not... Like most of it would have gone, but there would still be remnants of it left. Apparently not. Apparently... It's fully... Was it cured? I don't... Well, I I think she implements fully cured, but I don't know. I'm a bit doubting in that session.
What can I do?
Yeah, Aston, I see.
I have come to ask for your help, Admiral. My cousin has been plunged into madness, and he apparently wishes to conquer the whole island. He took control of many creatures by reenacting rituals he learned from the islanders. And now he uses them to attack the cities and the villages of those he considers to be his rivals.
A difficult situation, admittedly, but one that does not concern us. Who's in charge of the island is none of our business, de Sade, and you know that.
It actually does concern you. If my cousin takes control of the island, soon there will be no ports where your ships can berth. He's not looking for political influence. He desires power. Absolute power.
I see. It's a decent argument. So what now?
We must stop him at all costs. And for that, I will need allies. I already have the support of other factions, but I was hoping I could count on the help of the Nauts.
And you were wrong. We will not support someone who has repeatedly shown little respect for us.
Admiral, you should look past our old disputes. The fate of the island is at stake.
A fate that leaves us indifferent despite your claims. Who knows? We might even become richer. After all, the nations of the continent will pay us well to take back their cities.
I see. In that case, I will leave you, Admiral.
Oh. Makes sense. I have treated them horribly during the past. I wish Vasco was there, but I don't think he really could support me. So we only need one, so yeah. game choices will affect it. So that's a good choice based game then. Well, it's on the right path. Because we have treated our notes horrible to the past, so it will help us. Which then, my good friend Ardot, shout out to him. He will have a extra bit of dialogue, maybe a bit extra in general that you won't be able to see from my end. Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, just want to clarify something. Usually I don't stream on Fridays, but because I have always needed Fridays when I need it to read. That's why I usually don't say I won't stream on Fridays because it's usually my day off. But I decided I didn't need the day off. If I don't, I will stream on Fridays if I feel like I don't need it. But that's not to say I'm reliably streaming on Fridays. I'd always treat it as I'm not streaming Fridays, but always check, because I might do it every now and then, or if I need to do it Friday, I will always say if I need to do it. But I feel like I don't need the Friday off. Yo, what's going on for us here? We're just united factions, I would say, out the Norts. Really don't want to help us. Well, it's a lot. We kind of treating them horribly.
Your Eminence, I salute you.
Sir de Sade,
What can we do for you?
Do you remember I thought that someone must have been responsible for the attacks you sustained?
yes, you thought that this guardian who sent us the animals couldn't have been acting alone.
And I was right, sadly.
You're hesitating. Are you afraid of my reaction?
Indeed. As the person responsible is none other than my cousin, Constantine.
Does this mean that the congregation has decided to wage war on us? And thanks to which obscure alliance has your cousin been able to manipulate these creatures?
Constantine acted alone, and he betrayed us as much as he betrayed you, believe me. As for the way he manipulated these creatures, do you remember that my cousin was sick?
Absolutely. And it is said that his recovery was the result of a rather suspicious miracle. Are you telling me that your cousin has made a pact with the demons of this island?
Something like that. He was cured by a Donegad of the island who performed a bonding ritual. But the power he received from this made him thirsty for more, and he bonded himself to other places, thus gaining control over the guardians who were protecting these sacred places.
But why attack us? Did his madness make him forget about our alliance?
His thirst for power is making him want to control the island entirely by himself. And I know that for this purpose he will soon attack the natives' main sanctuary on the volcano. I won't stand a chance against all the creatures he's taken control of. And I need some help. Others have already joined me. But we also need the support of Thélème. Having a common enemy should help us forget all the differences that have been opposing us.
The idea that we would protect the sanctuary from an insular demon is completely insane. But you have helped us several times, and I trust your judgment. You can count on our help. My men will fight by your side.
Thank you, Your Eminence. Thanks to your wisdom, we have a chance to prevail. I must leave you.
Naturally, Your Excellency.
Yeah, I needed to help with the notes to do that. So now we need to weaken him before we inform him about the attack. Just to delay him. Me and my silly mistakes. Don't tell us, but I got my butt kicked by a drunk dwarf in Warhammer! That's amazing! Tell ya, don't underestimate the dwarves. That is fantastic. That's the best thing I've heard. But how did it happen, Farsia? I'm eager to know. Let's travel. We need to break the bond. Yeah, so we need to form there, so we need to break the bonds there, break the bonds there, so create a camp. Hello, price drop majority. Oh, that is amazing. That's amazing. That is amazing. How did it happen, Farsi? I won't tell Arnold or anyone. I mean, just very intrigued to know how it happened. Because it's possible. Wait, Warhammer. That's even amazing. That's amazing. I have more faith in my dwarven brothers. Brothers? Brothers. Right. We're freezing you, my friend. Hey. I said you can't move. Yes, this is my armor tech. I say freeze. Let me change my weapon. So this is just more. Does 1,000 damage. You're freezing, sir, but I heal. I say freeze. I've got worse things on my mind, Alfred. Just give me a sec. Well, you freeze, you. Ow. That's right. Keep shooting. Oh. Oh. Got ya.
Now let's plant the seed Dunkus gave us at the base of the raised stone. Look, the plant seems to be growing extremely fast. The Donigarda of Dunkus's clan is sure to be here soon to finish breaking the bond.
Yep. Now I need to go over this way. We outnumbered 2-1, but they outgunned us and beat the elves alive in the woods. Ooh, in the woods as well. That's a right kicker. To say my Phoenix Guard got destroyed is an understatement. Those Ironbreakers murdered my men, and the amount of fiber they had killed my Star Dragon. Yeah. You know, I mean, he's fought with elves a lot. Probably good players. Yeah. See how number 2-1 he's still. That just shows you power of a really good and amazing dwarf. So if you, it doesn't matter if he's outnumbered. If he's got the firepower to do it, he could still win. And it looks like I was right. You were right, but looks like that's a statement I should always carry to me. You could be outnumbered, but if you had the firepower, you can always outgun them. What's particularly? It's the Beast Guardian. We need to get rid of this. We need to freeze her first. Need to keep her up there. I say you're freezing. Oh, let me heal you. And let me shield of enlightenment. Yeah, let's survive this.
We can access the stone now and plant it as a seed.
I'd always loot the Guardians, just so as to make sure.
Look! The plant seems to be growing extremely fast. The Donigarda of Duncas's clan are sure to be here soon to finish breaking the bond.
Breaking links. Level 37. Skill point, we want also increases balance. Sure. Yeah, you give me, this is what I want. Just elemental resistance, so that way I can be less attributes. Again, willpower. Now we can get that necklace. Oh, we have another tower point. Yeah, we have that. I think what we need then is 2 lock picking. Because then now I have gotten that. So then, hold on. Where's that necklace? Do I still have it on me? I do not. Actually, hold on. Your necklace, your HP healing, your HP healing, your 10, 15. You're a bit better. You give more HP healing. So what we then would do is magic shield, armor regeneration, magic aid, healing. I'll have it on me, but not until I unlock that, because I'm losing 20 of everything. See, my boots gives me it as well, which I'm fine. If I could just remove that, I think I'd go a bit more, less elemental but more poison. Then I should be fine with my armor. Because then that way I have everything sorted. I was about to unleash the Sisters of Avalon, but then I realised Iron Drakes cooked them alive when my Dragon Star got killed. Tyrant Jewel with the Grudge Bearer went in my favour until Dwarven Firepower rained down upon him. Ah, he's a true warrior. See, he must have known what was coming. He must have fought with elves before, really good players as well. To him to predict that, that's amazing. Like, either predict or kind of knew.
Hello, Glendan.
Yurt tirtu madon olmen.
To tell you that men are going to come all the way to the sanctuary. Some Renaigse.
I thank you for coming to warn me in person. But our High King has already spoken to me. I am disgusted to welcome warriors of the faraway island. But the decision is not mine. And in truth, we do not have the choice, do we?
No. It is all of Tirfredi and Enon Milfrichterman that's in danger. We have need of every able warrior to protect them. You need to prepare yourself as well. I fear that you will not be spared.
We will fight, have no doubts. Because such is our duty and our will. These are our lands that are attacked.
I have no doubt. Good luck, Glendan.
May the rocks give you their toughness. You shall need it more than everyone else. Can I do anything else for you?
I'm asleep.
Okay. So, this is the point no return. We have reached it. I'm gonna save just in case. So, real quick blue screen, everyone. Anything happens, I have a manual save. This is it. Gather your stuff if I'm going to Sanctuary. This is it. This is what we've been waiting for. This is what we wanted to fight. Let's waste no time. Let's protect the island, I guess. It's down here. From Constantine. What are you doing, you? You okay? Gather your companions. Oh, gather my companions. Ah.
How are you feeling, my child? What you are about to do is difficult.
Don't make it harder than it has to be, Petrus. Fighting against your cousin isn't pleasant, but it's the only logical thing to do.
A nicer way of saying he has no choice.
Indeed. I must stop Constantine, regardless of what it may cost me. Not only to obtain an antidote to the Malachor, but also to save this island.
I have learned many things by your side, and thanks to you, I was able to give my mother back to the earth. I won't forget this. And this is my land, my people. I will be by your side. You will not go through this ordeal alone.
What's happened to Constantine is regrettable. But you're doing what must be done. You're a good person, Greenblood. Then you can count on your old master of arms to protect you.
We will all be with you. After all, this concerns all of us, doesn't it?
Naturally.
We will be by your side to support you both physically and spiritually.
Thank you. You have been precious allies, and you are proving once more the value of your friendship. Now let's go. It'll be a shame if we arrive too late.
Here we go, boys. It's the moment. 'Tis the moment. You had a hunch since I shut down his Gyro Cup at the beginning of the match. Ah. Oh crap, don't tell me we arrived too late.
The entrance to the sanctuary has been forced. A fight took place here.
Constantine managed to get through. Let's hurry.
Oh. Yeah. Wait, he couldn't get through though, because the rocks. Don't tell me we're arriving late. Don't tell me that talk was just a waste of time. Oh, am I going the right way? We can't exactly go that way because the rocks are blocked, so we'd have to go this way. Crap, we might be late. Yeah, we might be late. Oh no, there's people here.
Disarde, glad to see you. Sadly, we couldn't stop your cousin.
He suddenly stormed our position.
along with a horde of enraged creatures.
And now there are beasts attacking us relentlessly.
We thought it best to stay here to keep the path open for you, should you want to face your cousin.
Thank you. You did well. I'll do everything in my power to catch him and stop him from carrying out his plan. Keep holding on as long as you can.
Wait, there's a group of creatures coming.
Would you...
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go!
Actually, that's a good idea.
I'll stay here with them.
He's right.
Are you sure? Every minute gained is a minute that allows...
Glad to have you with us, Kurt.
And thank you too, Afra. It is an honor.
Enough with the talking, Greenblood.
And stop Constantine. I'd hate to be...
In that case, thank you. Oh, and Afra. Be careful.
Come on, Ciara. We've got hype here. Oh, bless her.
Is this the last time we'll see each other then?
I don't know.
Bless her.
Go.
Yeah. That's what happens if you have an unloving relationship with people. Yeah, you can hear Petrus. No, we can't waste time. Oh, yeah, we need to go. I think it's up around. I can't remember. What the hell? Ah, it's this way. Thank you. I don't have time. I will freeze all you. Like you. That's one way to motivate someone. Well, yeah. Yeah. Oh, there's another checkpoint. Bridge lines. Uh-oh.
You're arriving too late. We fought as best we could. We'll do everything we can to give him more. But you must chase him. If Enon Milfrichtiman dies, we're all doomed.
I'm well aware of that, but here come some more beasts.
2 arms, yeah. Where? This way. Oh, come on! I should stitch them, then healed. God, why have I not learned this? Right. Look at these checkpoints here. Whoops, I did a big doo-doo. Guys, out of turtle, these creatures have no doubt that they just blindly follow. Yeah, that's what happens. And my guess is...
I'm bit hit.
Yeah, I'll just skip that. I think Ciara... Yeah, that's what I'll do. Thank you, Petrus. I'll make your people poison. How are you poisoned? Wait, how is Petrius status?
Wait.
Yeah.
I'll stay with my people.
And I'll stay with her. One blade more.
We need to prevent the beasts.
You see?
You should go now.
Well...
Yeah. Because then who am I left with? Petrius. So yeah, I know what's going to happen. Eventually, Petrius is going to stay with his people. And then it's just me and Constantine. How about no? We could just wait. Oh, they have time. Nah, I don't fancy that. Oh, God. Thank you, Petrius. It's yours. You can't stop. Oh shit. Just shoot. It's a ball. Right, thank you, Petrius. God, you're amazing. Crap, yep, and here is Telemes.
There you are.
Has already reached the heart. They are also trying to stop.
What do you intend to do?
Pursue him all the way there and...
In that case, may the enlightened...
Yeah, then now Petrius is going to stay with them. I'm skipping the dialogue, don't say. Jeff hires some more mercs alongside with us. His plan would have progressed faster. Well, he did hire the... Well, he did employ guardians. Kind of did work out for him. Actually, no, I'll fix this one. Ow. Yeah, and I'm poisoned. You... Petrius is just looking at me thinking, yeah, he keeps warning me, just do anything. It's like, careful, your armor's falling apart. Oh no, whatever you do. Oh, someone must save him. Gee whiz, Batman, oh no. There you go. Space battles. I forget where they came from. Here, didn't they? We can protect that one far away, and then we'll let this one a bit closer. I say freeze you. Hey, I will freeze you.
Running out. Take a potion.
This time it's my turn.
I knew you'd say that.
Well, I wasn't going to let the...
Your help would be a
You see? You should...
Thank you, Petra.
Yeah. Now it's just me and my cousin. Constantine. Forgive me, God of 1,000 faces, if I have failed you. Uh-oh. Come here, cousin. I want a big mate. Don't skip this.
Constantine!
Yeah, he looks mad.
Restrain him!
You are not. The hell is this thing? Me just. That gives me time to dodge up. What the? What the hell? Whoa! Nope. I want to be very conservative with my magic then. Whoa! Oh no! Yep. I've got to play. Wait. Need to do now. Nope. Nope. Here are you. Nope. Wait a minute. Ooh. Less magic is effective on cloud monsters. Ow. Now it's going. No. If worse comes to worse, I might use that chain. Okay. Nope. Get most of my armor back. Nope. Now I need to drink a potion of magic. Now I need to
Why? Why have you done this? But for you. For us. So that we may live free at last. This makes no sense. Constantine, it's madness.
You don't understand because you're still attached to the old world. This old, dying world which, to survive, has betrayed, used, and manipulated us and would not have hesitated to kill us.
Perhaps, but
I've seen death, cousin. And I understood the vanity of it all. My father's ruses just so he could earn more power. The political bowing and scraping to preserve corrupted nations. I have been offered unrivaled power, allowing me to get rid of this. To send the old world back to its inevitable death and to build something new here. Something unique. And this new world is my gift to you. You and I could be its new gods, the immortal and benevolent monarchs.
He himself is the incarnation of the old world he is speaking of. He has its vices and its poison. For his own immortality, he's prepared to destroy everything around him, to break millennia of cycles. I implore you, flesh of my land, think of all the lives that will come to an end to feed his bride.
Don't listen to this old god. He's like all the others, after all, clinging to life. All you have to do is to bind yourself here, with me. And we will be gods together, forever.
No.
Come. Oh, what a shame.
Good night, sweet prince.
Sweet! Sweet! Yeah. No.
After the fall of Constantine, my young student managed to establish stronger links between the old nations and the natives. Some of their Donegada were even invited to the continent, and with their help, it slowly became a land filled with life again. And for the first time in a long while, the number of cases of the Malicor is decreasing. Those who bravely fought at Dorhad Genadu were celebrated everywhere. After all, if it weren't for this unlikely alliance, the island would have fallen into Constantine's greedy hands. This victory earned Afra the respect of all the native clans. She now spends most of her time with them. When she isn't with the man she loves, of course. Sieglinde took Kurt as an advisor, but he insisted on keeping his place alongside his former student and friend, watching his back, as he always had. Siora obtained the title of Marl of the Red Spears alongside her twin. She leads them with wisdom, but often reunites with the one she still calls her Karants. For his bravery, Vasco was awarded the rank of commander. He now travels the sea at the head of a whole fleet, but he often comes back to visit his brother-in-arms. Petrus's ambitions have finally been fulfilled. He obtained the much-coveted title of Cardinal. Despite the responsibilities implied by such a title, he still sometimes visits the one he calls his child. Despite the help Ulan received, which allowed him to restore the importance of the seaside Nemeus, he still had to renounce the role of Marl as he faced the contempt of the other clans. Her friendship with Aranaxe helped Deirdre to overcome her reticence. She willfully accepted to follow the orders of her new High King. Dunkas and his people spent a lot of time with savants and theologians. Patiently, they shared their knowledge of the earth and learnt new techniques from one another, and in so doing, they restored balance between the new world and the old. The natives' hostility towards the Alliance has not diminished, and Governor Byrne is in a delicate situation, especially considering some sordid rumors in Al-Sad regarding the practices of the scholars he protects. The public revelations of St. Matthias's life led to a deep change in Teleme. The Ordo Luminis was dismantled for good,
Thank
and
God.
the missionaries' purpose is now to establish dialogue rather than conversion. Aware that their culture of secrets would lead them to their demise, the Nords changed their methods. They welcomed numerous new recruits amongst them, notably natives. Under Sieglinder's control, the Guard returned to the honorable values that had made its reputation. And they did so all the more easily, now that their shadiest members were out of the picture.
That's the game. This has been amazing. Such an amazing game. It's not without its doubt its flaws and its questionability. I know there are people who are like, well, its logic makes no sense, but this is a game where if I can see why people would think this is logical as well, because it's like if the very first scene, I believe it was a Woodland Guardian that was being weakened as burst out the ships, and the only two people that responded normally was Constantine and Kurt, I believe. They all ran away. No other people ran away screaming, or did I'd say the Coin Guard shoot the monster. We will have to follow it one by one. Makes no sense. But special thanks to this. Oh, people. Focus Home Interactive. Ah. But like I say, so this is an amazing game. Why do a more darker route this time? That's up to y'all. But for me, I think it's up to your decision. If you want me to do another playthrough of this, but a total different side where I'm not being nice. Say I've made good decisions in that game, killed everything. But where I've made the majority try to be nice to people and try to get good response. I will do that. All I need to know in the comments down below if you want to see it. Like, type in yes, say dark side playthrough, and I will do it. But as far, or if you want, let's say if this gets, I'm gonna push it a bit, 3 likes. I will do another playthrough with this, but the dark side of it. But for as me, this game's done. Done. Dusted. All done. I kind of enjoyed it. It's amazing. About the only thing I'd do differently if I were streaming is I'd take my time with this one. I'd show the side quests off camera, the ones here that you haven't seen, because I did say when I first started this, so I think in the second episode in, I said I'd do the side quests off camera. That's the only thing I'd do differently. So when you get different dialogue, you see me do side quests, or I'll be doing this type off camera rather than on camera. I think that's, and just take my time with it in general and just pay attention to little things. Because when I first started this episode, I think the first 3-4 episodes I was kind of rushing it a bit. Yep, stream crashed. I never knew your character swung that way. Just yes, in the area do you think the Sasa was taking this out? What the fuck is that thing? To answer your question, that is what the oh god, yep, there goes my internet cord connection. Maybe misconnected. I'm at its back. What was that thing? That was Enormia Frictors, one of his guardians, of his sons. But yeah, we're back here. We could do the other bit of dialogue. Let's try it. We only been going for almost an hour. Yeah, we can fight this thing again. No matter. We'll fight this thing again, but instead we'll do skip some. I know. Let's change necklace. I'm doing this the other bit of dialogue. I need to stop that. Whoa. I want to see what the other dialogue is. I want to see what changes. Then we refight this thing. I like how we're back to Constantine. Back to stop worrying. You'll just you'll just skip ahead and for this battle you can do. You don't have to watch this entire battle. Still you. let's see what happens if we bond ourselves with Constantine.
For us, this
He himself.
All you have to do is.
So now let's see what happens if I link myself to Constantine.
Come.
I don't like this decision.
You won't regret it, cousin.
Who could have predicted, when my 2 young students left the port of Serene, that they'd become the gods of Teofredi, thus plunging the world into chaos? Certainly not me. So it seems that I am a poor teacher. Amongst those who had tried to prevent the ritual from taking place, only a handful of dazed survivors remained, helplessly facing hordes of creatures following the orders of the 2 cousins. Afra and Petrus, former rivals, fell together. They couldn't accept this treason from the one they believed in. As for Vasco, he managed to run away and join the Naut fleet. Rumor has it that he went to their island, his heart full of bitterness, and never left it again. With his help, Kurt managed to leave Teofredi, but only to die on another battlefield. Siora had done well to go back to her sister, who tried to lead a rebellion for a while, but just like the rest of the clans, she eventually acknowledged the power of their new gods.
Oh.
Exiled from the island, all our nations sunk into a state of constant warfare, each accusing the others of being responsible for their terrible defeat. The congregation is now on the verge of falling, and I have no doubt that the others will follow. The lives which haven't been taken by war will be taken by the Malicor. On Teofredi, the Nauts report that nature has reclaimed its rights in the cities. After a period of chaos that saw the death of many rebel islanders, the survivors reportedly all ended up acknowledging the power of the 2 cousins. But sadly, this is nothing but hearsay, since the news we receive is scarce and getting even more so.
Yeah, that's what happens if we go plunge the world into chaos. I would have never thought of that though. So, yeah. So you get to see one bit of that. You should get to see both bits of dialogue. Yeah, back James. Let that be fast. Yes, you saw. If you was watching this, you saw both the dialogue. So it won't matter. I can always skip that dialogue. So yeah, so we managed to do both. So yeah, we've got new gods. Yeah, I need to do that. I'm just looking at the trophies. So I wondered if there's more dialogue I've missed because I was not nice to the Norse. Sadly, I might do that, but like I said, I need to know, get a minimum of 3 likes. I will do another episode of it. Not another playthrough of this, but the opposite playthrough, or darker version, with the side quests and view this time. But alright everyone, I'm gonna head out. It's been a short one, but this has been the finish of it. I hope everyone enjoys it. Thank you to Farsi for joining in this adventure, and anyone else who is joining. Thank you for supporting the series. Let's come to a close. Like all other things. But I'll catch you all in the next episode.